with me, Isma. On April 21st, 2025, BJP Lok Sabha MP Nishikant Dubey sparked a nationwide controversy with a communal remark directed at former Chief Election Commissioner S.Y. Quraishi. In a post responding to the Quraishi's criticism of the new Waqf Amendment Act, Dubey labelled him not him just as an election commissioner but as a Muslim commissioner, escalating communal tensions and drawing widespread condemnation. This was presented by another incendiary statement in which Dubey accused the Supreme Court of inciting religious wars following the apex court's concerns over provisions of the Waqf Amendment Act. Despite BJP President J.P. Nadda's public distancing from the comments, the party's silence following Dubey's communal attack has triggered debate about internal party endorsement of such rhetoric. Here's a special story from Foresights TV. The controversy stems from S.Y. Quraishi's April 17 post on X, where he termed the new Waqf Act as a blatantly sinister move by the government aimed at seizing Muslim-owned lands. He expressed hope that the Supreme Court would act against it. The criticism came amidst the Supreme Court's examination of contentious provisions in the Waqf Amendment Act, which may argue could disproportionately impact minority communities. In response, Nishikant Dubey accused Quraishi of bias during his tenure as CEC, alleging that a surge in voter registrations, particularly of Bangladeshi infiltrations in Jharkhand's Santhal Pargana region, occurred under his watch. He disparagingly called Quraishi a Muslim commissioner rather than a neutral election officer and made divisive claims about India belonging to Hindus, tribals, Jains and Buddhists, further polarized the discourse. Dubey's remarks followed closely on his earlier attack on the Supreme Court, where he claimed the judiciary was overstepping its boundaries and inciting religious conflict statements, which the BJP president tried to distance the party from, labelling them as personal opinions. However, no formal disciplinary action was taken. Party insiders suggested that Dubey often acts as a surrogate voice for the leadership, expressing views they may not state directly but tactically support. Despite being warned publicly, Dubey continued his provocative statements, raising concerns over whether the BJP's public distancing was performative rather than corrective. On social media, the saffron ecosystem showed widespread support for Dubey, underlining the ideological alignment of his views with the party's more hardline supporters. The incident has political and legal implications. Supreme Court lawyer Anas Tanveer has written to Attorney General R. Venkatramani seeking permission to initiate criminal contempt proceedings against Dubey for attempting to lower the dignity and authority of the judiciary. Under the Contempt of Courts Act, such comments could be subject to legal scrutiny if found to interfere with or prejudice the administration of justice. Dubey's pattern of aggressive political conduct is not new. As a four-term MP, he has led major parliamentary offensives for the BJP, including attacks on opposition leaders like Rahul Gandhi and Mahua Moitra. His central role in Mahua Moitra's 2023 expulsion from the Lok Sabha and his leadership in critical debates such as on the Women's Reservation Bill demonstrate his importance to the party, which may explain the lack of substantial punitive measures against him. The recent communal slur by BJP MP Nishikant Dubey and his criticism of the Supreme Court have intensified concerns about rising intolerance and erosion of institutional respect in Indian democracy. While BJP President J.P. Nadda's verbal distancing signaled disapproval, the absence of any tangible action against Dubey has fueled perceptions that such remarks are tacitly endorsed within the party framework. As legal action is contemplated and a public debate rages, the episode underscores a troubling trend of political leaders targeting minorities and institutions with impunity. The outcome of potential contempt proceedings and the party's next step will be closely watched as a test of India's commitment of democratic norms, secularism and judicial independence. That's all for today. Thanks for watching Foresights TV with me, Isma.